From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go now. Here's Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
The pitch. In for a strike. And the home opener is underway. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's ripped. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In there safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right now.
Line drive, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And there's the strike. This one popped up. Swanson under this one. And that'll do it. And into the box for Baltimore, Lamont Wade Jr.
The left fielder, Lamont Wade Jr.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch for the out. Ryan Reynolds here. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace. Dansby Swanson. This is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. In plenty of time to first, and Swanson is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Wood back to work. That's a laser base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Waste no time there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
There's one. On to first, double play. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Bounce to the right side. Swanson. The throw to first. That ends the frame. Welcome back. Here's Adley Rutschman.
The catcher.
The pitch. To the right side. The tag, and he's out. So digging in, Joey Meneses. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Adam Frazier at the plate and takes high there. Rolled slowly to first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here in Baltimore, top half of the 3rd inning, digging in, Josh Young. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Wood, a tall lefty. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
At the belt and fires. Towards first. Goes to second for 1. And they got to change the mojo. 3 double plays in the first 3 innings.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. We're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money. Nice job right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Swanson makes the play, and it's out. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning, Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that's a fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out. And he's got a double. Jorge Mateo now. Diving, and he can't make the play. In comes the runner from 3rd. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
And the 1-0. Mateo runs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from 3rd. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up in RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
And here is Brian Reynolds. First pitch, not close. And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter turns and moving to his left. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Wade headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to 3rd. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play. Dansby Swanson stands in. First offering misses the mark.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max.
Right side, hard hit. Simeon toss over to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one fouled off. That to right. Garcia settles under it. hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up. Enough to really drive it.
Joey Meneses will hit next. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Kicks and deals. Line drive. Oh, great grab on the dive. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the top of the fourth. So now it's Corey Seager the other way, and he beats the shift.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jonah Heim. Now this is in the air down the line. And out number 1 on the grab. 2 on with 1 out. J.D. Martinez stepping in for the Rangers. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. And still another double play. Their 4th tonight. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Next offering upstairs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, you're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 here. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, right side. Garcia settles under it. And there's 1 down. Here's Chris Bryant. Now out to short. Seager to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Jorge Mateo the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Bounce to the left side. Tosses across to first. That. Welcome back. Now it's Marcus Semien. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And Semien is out.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Foul ball there. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Josh Young. Low, the base runner at first with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. The throw, tag, and he's out. swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Wade now.
No left field.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
This to center field. Taveras settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Brian Reynolds, the next to hit for the Orioles. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the right-hander deals. And that's in the dirt. And there's a ball. Kicks and fires. Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Dansby Swanson hits one out. And they boost their lead. It's 7-1. And now Adley Rutschman. Ball one, no strikes. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Out towards left center. Taveras running hard to get it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Here's Adam Frazier.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Rutschman around third. He will score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. So man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. That one lifted to left. And that's going to get into the corner. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Center field. And that's a base hit. Not in time. He's safe. And it's an 8-run lead. Played. And welcome back. Top 6. Now it's Matt Carpenter. Wood back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. Fouled off. He was late.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Reynolds makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And here's Corey Seager to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next one misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That one hammered but pulled foul. Seager on at second with 2 down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. The run comes in from second, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Next to hit. High fly ball, right field. Bryant moves under it. And that's the third out. Back now at Oriole Park. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. That hits the dirt. And that's ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Taveras going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Next pitch in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. And that one almost got him. And the pitch. That one inside. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The pitch. Out there to center. Taveras running hard to get it. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. In the dirt, 1-0. Second and third here, 1 away. Check on the runner, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Carpenter drifts towards it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Adley Rutschman digs in now. 1 for 3. Hard ground ball base knock. Coming around third is Reynolds. Taveras fires it to the plate. He's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. That one drifts inside.
It's a good take.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So now a pinch hitter, Brent Rooker. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a base hit knocks in a run. Ready to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Brent Rooker. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Hammered down the right side, but foul. A wind of the pitch. This one in the air, center field. Taveras makes the grab, one away. Ryan Reynolds here. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball one there. Next pitch misses. 2-0. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And it's 1-1. Line to left. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Reynolds around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0. Safe at home as two score on the inside the park homer. Base is empty, one away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Lifted in the air, out to left. Sawinski makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Joey Meneses stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one missed.
I got a ball, one strike.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Right side. Garcia settles under it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Bottom of the first. Here's Leody Taveras. And the pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Rooker on his way in. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one away. Now it's Corey Seager. And a good eye there. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Righty delivers. And fouled off. Bounce to the right. A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. And they get the out. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And it's top of the second. And into the box for Baltimore, Patrick Wisdom. And here it comes. Just off the outside part of the plate. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses. 3-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
It's softly on the ground to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. And now the lefty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
A 1-0. On the ground, 2 ball. On to Simeon. On to Lowe. It's a double play. Here's Chris Bryant now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. And he deals. This to third. Slings it across. Bryant out on the play. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. And first offering is fouled off. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here is Marcus Semien. Line drive, base hit. Heim around third. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
He flips it to second in time, and that's 2. Welcome back. Jorge Mateo now. Heaney back to work. Just a weak fly ball this time. Semien on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Rooker in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That one laced to center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So next to hit for Baltimore, Brian Reynolds. Swings through that one. 0-1. Way high.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Rooker over at first with one away. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter.
Runner on the go. And that'll fall for a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Hit a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. One down. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And that's going to roll to the wall. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. One out, runner at second. And next for the Orioles, Joey Meneses. In the air, left field. Sawinski going back. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's two away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Patrick Wisdom, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's your 1. Good eye right there.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, you're going to have to go to the bullpen.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. First and third, 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And the first offering is not close.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. With one swing, he quiets the crowd, and they tack on 3. It's 8-1. And now, Chris Bryant. Out towards right center field. Taveras running hard to get it. And puts the squeeze on that. And that will end the inning. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. And Martinez. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The line to kick the pitch. This one smacked out to left center. Reynolds racing, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Wells, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Leody Taveras. On a line out towards center. Reynolds settles under it and makes the catch. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now, Jorge Mateo. Mateo started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. The wind of the pitch. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And it gets by him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at second. Comebacker to the mound. Over to Lowe. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Now 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a ball evens the count. Next offering way off the plate. Mateo takes his lead at third with one away. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. He blasts one out to right, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-1. Dansby Swanson stands in. Hit hard. That gets through.
The catcher, number 35.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Inside, just missed. And a base hit right there. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 10-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Patrick Wisdom circles the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 14-1. Stepping in, Anthony Santander. Taveras running hard to get him. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Chris Bryant. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And it is 2-1. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Dives. What a play. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Seager stands in now. The right-hander back to work. Late with the swing there.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice company.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Garcia in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And now 2 balls and a strike. Seager stands at second with no outs. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Ripped into right field, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they slice into the lead. It's 14-4. Now it's Marcus Semien. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bryant grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
One of the other aspects of Marcus Semien, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso.
Now
J.D. Martinez stands in. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Smash to the left side. Wisdom on the first. And Martinez is out. Inning over.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another double.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's Leody Taveras.
leading off for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 3.
The pitch. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double. So now it's Corey Seager. Right side. Swanson fires over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now a fly ball to right center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And it's 4-0.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do.
Oh, diving stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And into the box for Baltimore, Lamont Wade Jr. Chris, one dubious note on Eovaldi. May 18, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took him deep. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting section, the center fielder,
Ryan Reynolds here. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Wade around second, headed for third. In there safely.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in the swing, he was.
And now this is down for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. The run scores from third, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
The 1-0. On to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Here's Adam Frazier. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Always known for that power fastball, but interesting, he didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss with it early on. He got better with that stuff as his career progressed. If you talk about that World Series in 2018, he was absolutely fantastic out of the bullpen.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores as well. They clear the bases, and it's 6-4.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long. But he's got to find a way to shake it off.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-4. Next to hit, Brian Reynolds. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. On a strike, the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the grab, and that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Mitch Garver. And first offering is fouled off. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
Slides. He's got it. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. That one fouled off.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and into the box for Baltimore, Dansby Swanson. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And the righty deals. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. And that one ripped into right. 1 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
In the air, right field. Garcia pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. Singled and scored his first time. Fouled off left side. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That one felt good, and they add a couple more. It's 10-4. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taveras settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And on to the third inning. And now here is Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they cut into the deficit. It's 10-5. Now here is Jonah Heim. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Wade makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. Bryant hauls it in, and there's two away. Here's Josh Young. Doubled his first time up. And it's fouled away. At the belt and fires. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A two-run shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 10-7. Base is empty with two away. J.D. Martinez now at the plate. Kicks and fires. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swung on, belted. Wade ranging back, looking up, and gone. J.D. Martinez takes him deep, and they inch closer. It's 10-8. Garver in now, takes ball one off the plate. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
And there's the third out. That'll do it. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Kris Bryant. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Kris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016. But Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Taveras running hard to get it. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. Jorge Mateo now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Mateo goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a base hit, and now the lineup turns over with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Wade in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. On the ground to first, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play. And back now at Oriole Park. On to the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager. Pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Wade moving under this one. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. That's out to center field. Reynolds trying to get there. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 down.
It's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In the air out towards right center. Reynolds makes the catch. That. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bryan Reynolds. Eovaldi back to work. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And there's 1 down. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And the 3-0 finds his own. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. This one smoked out to left. Martinez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taveras running hard to get it. And he makes the catch. And that. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Here is Marcus Semien. High in the air out to right. Bryant hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Short hop liner, handled it short. But no chance. That's an infield single. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered in this game. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Check swing. He held up. And the count is 1-1. Knocks it down. But plenty of time to recover. And that's the 2nd out. And here is J.D. Martinez. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Reynolds makes the grab, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Joey Meneses. The wind of the pitch. That's a little bit low.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And first offering is fouled off. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. So man aboard. Now here's the Orioles DH. Anthony Santander. First pitch not close. Just off the outside edge. Next one off the plate inside. And now 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bryant now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And now the count is even.
Well, Boo, Chris Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former #2 overall pick.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. So up next, Jorge Mateo.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
One of the people that really influenced Chris's career, especially at the plate, his dad. So here's Wade now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
That one missing inside.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. They say it went. Frazier at third. Santander on second. Bryant on at first with 2 down. Laser base hit. One runs in. Runner around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And the lead is up to 5. So runner at second, 2 down. Brian Reynolds, the next to hit for the Orioles. Late swing, foul to the left. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now he breaks his bat. And he's safe at first.
Infield knock right there. He was able to beat that one out easily. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make.
Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the #2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. And a base hit. Martinez fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Drops into the glove, and that. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Mitch Garver. Tapped softly on the ground. Throws across the diamond. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And it gets down for a base hit.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Foul ball. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Taveras stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. Hernandez back to work.
1-0.
And that skips into dirt. Hernandez, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Going to count 1 and 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Santander stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got him.
They get 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Now mound visit coming And with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose. The new pitcher in the that one out to right. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. It's a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Bounced out to short. Mateo sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. Now it's Marcus Semien. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Garcia coming home. He will score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. I'm sure he's going to...
There's a swing and a drive, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Gets back to first, no problem, as a run scores. Man at first with one gone. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And a foul ball.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics. Runner on the go.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Left-hand batter waits. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Gets it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Welcome back, bottom of the seventh, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Next pitch is outside, and the count is 2-0. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, way back there. And that one's gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they add a run. It's 16-10. So the batting order turns over. Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. Back to the top of the order now. And next for the Orioles, Brent Rooker. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 2. And a rope into center field, base hit. And at first, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. In the air right field, Garcia settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Swanson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering, misses the mark.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Rooker off of first with 2 away.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Garcia really on his horse for this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Mitch Garver. And now we'll get him out. Visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. Coming on for the Orioles, Ryan Baker.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. It just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Leody Taveras. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Strike two.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Right-handed reliever. Stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, third hit of the night for him. And at second with one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager. And that one in the air center field. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it, and there's two away. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Hard hit left side. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. And a pitch. And ball 1. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0. That's a strike, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Adam Frazier, the next thing. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Patrick Wisdom, looking to start something with one gone. There's a strike. Next offering misses down and away. And now 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. There's the strike.
0-1.
Good eye in that spot. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Wisdom, the runner at second with one away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's filled up. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there's 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Charlie Blackmon looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Pitch misses. 1-0. And that one upstairs. Laced down the line. Took the extra bases. Here comes Wisdom around third. He scores, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Liner, base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's an 8-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So the lineup flips over. Brent Rooker will hit next.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped the liner in the center.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Out to center. Taveras settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. Baker back to work. First pitch swinging. Baker in his second season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds on the run. Can't get there, base hit. Into second easily with a leadoff double. So man aboard. Up next for the Rangers. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Heim, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Back-to-back base hits. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Young in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner at second. Nobody out. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. One away with a runner at third. High fly ball, shallow right field. Blackmon makes the grab, 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here is J.D. Martinez. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. On the mound now, Austin Vogt.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle.
Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Another homer, and they're chipping away. It's 18-13. Now at the plate, Jack Suwinski. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Leody Taveras getting ready to hit. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Runner goes again. Into center. Reynolds gets under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles slug their way to a win in this one.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these guys just kept fighting. They never gave up. And that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
Tons of offense in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks. All right, ready to get underway. And now for the Jays, Yuri Ruiz. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. And we're underway here in the home opener. Check swing. Went around. And the count is 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. On the ground to third. Zips it across. One up, one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch just misses. Bo Bichette, second round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
In the air, center field. Reynolds trying to get there. Makes the grab. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss. And down on strikes he goes. Bottom of the first. And into the box for Baltimore. Lamont Wade Jr. And a pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star.
On the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Batting third, the second baseman, Shannon.
Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Adley Rutschman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Can't glove it cleanly, but in time. Nice job to stay with. Top of the second, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And he deals. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Swings through that. Got him looking. 1 out in the second. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Fought off foul. No score here in the second. Slice the other way and foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Out to short. Mateo sends it to first. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the second. And into the box for Baltimore, Joey Meneses. And the first offering is not close. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Varsho brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Grounder might be 2. Here's the tag, and he's out. That's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, and now Matt Chapman. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Next pitch is popped up. Rodriguez under it. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Alejandro Kirk. Stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
1 down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Kiermaier now. To the right side, Meneses. The flip to the pitcher covering. 3rd out, and that ends. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jorge Mateo now. And fouled off. Gausman, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And the pitch. Ruiz hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. He's 0 for 1. Right field. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 1. To the right side. The tag, and he's out. Ryan Reynolds here. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And puts the squeeze on that. And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's a speed threat. Esteury Ruiz. Rodriguez back to work. On the ground to 3rd. Frazier on to 1st in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a pop-off right side, foul territory. Meneses takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Hard on the ground to 1st. Meneses steps on the bag. They don't come any. Back now at Oriole Park. Now here is Dansby Swanson. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there.
Dansby Swanson. This is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. Number 1 over.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. And there's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. The pitch. There's the strike. Swanson on at 1st. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at 1st.
And there he goes. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ground ball right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Meneses takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Misses outside, and that's ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one. 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
2 outs with a runner at 3rd. And another ball. And he'll play it on a bounce. Run scores easily, and the Orioles strike first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Bryant out on the play. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. And that one wrapped foul. Righty delivers. And a foul ball left side. The Blue Jays hitless so far in the game. And 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Late swing fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strike. Back here in Baltimore. And down the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. And here it comes. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Mateo runs. Pitch is high. Throw there. Safe. Ground ball to first. And he's out on the tag.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Bryan Reynolds, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. He's also in to score, and they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Kicks and deals. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying into the bleachers and gone. The Rockets one to right, and they add a pair. It's 6-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Digging in, Joey Meneses, 1 for 2.
Now, number 68, Jordan Romano.
Kirk snags it for the second out. Frazier up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to first. Frazier retired. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Rodriguez back to work. And that's down and away.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Swanson has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one down. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air out to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Oh, 2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. The pitch. What a stop. Over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Chris Bryant now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Romano goes 6 feet 5 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Canada. And there are 2 outs.
Probably no surprise to you, Boo, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
And that one fouled off. 0-1. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Esteury Ruiz. To third, Frazier. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Bichette at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And now the 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. Tapped in front of the plate. They take the force out, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. So here's Wade now. Way inside, gets out of the way. Okay, so Jordan Romano, a guy who never used cologne until a teammate gave him a pop. Oh, look at this. Fires to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. So next to hit for Baltimore, Bryan Reynolds. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Dansby Swanson, the next to hit for the Orioles. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Reynolds at first, 1 gone. Next pitch off the plate. 1-2 the count. Got him swinging. Man at first, and now it's going to be Adley Rutschman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that's outside. At the belt and fires. Off the mark there. 2-1. Well struck, right field. Gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. Ball one, no strikes. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
3-0 down. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Kicks and fires. That missed inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one is inside. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Your attention, please. Now, number 48.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And that's too high. First and second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Another 1-2. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Anthony Santander knocks one out. And they add on. It's 11-0.